Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review Disney's live-action 4K release of Cinderella. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I'm putting out videos daily. You can also find me over Twitter and Instagram at Movie Guy 365. Okay, Kenneth Branagh's Cinderella live-action in 4K. I'm a big fan of Kenneth Branagh. Most recently, we saw him in Murder on the Orient Express, and I couldn't wait to get a hold of this one. I was a big fan of Lily James, Cate Blanchett, Haley Atwell, of course, a great combination there. So I was excited. I've seen it on Blu-ray. I saw this in the theaters. It's not a perfect movie. It is a fun film. So how does it look in 4K? We were given a very nice HDR grading. There's a lot of deepness and richness in the colors. Now, this film was actually shot on film, not digitally, and the effects were rendered upwards to, the 2K/4K format. But it is a spectacular looking picture. There's a lot to enjoy here. The blueness of her dress, and whenever magic happens, it's a very, HDR heavy looking appearance. Things like the sky and textures of the grass look really, really well detailed and rich in color. Sky's nice and blue, just a good, show of HDR there. 4K resolution is absolutely an upgrade over the standard Blu-ray release. It looks fantastic. It really does. It's definitely one of those you can see a significant difference if you pop in the Blu-ray as opposed to the 4K. It looks great. It does. It actually is a fine looking picture. Just, skin tones and the details of the costuming are just very apparent. There's a lot to see here. You really are going to get a visual treat here. I fully believe that you will be happy if you decide to do the upgrade. Now, unfortunately, the audio, we're given a typical Disney Dolby Atmos track. I can seriously go on and on about how disappointing it is that Disney masters these things so low. I don't understand the reasoning behind it. But it's definitely, you're going to have to crank up the volume if you're watching it through a home theater system. If you're watching on TV, it'll be fine. You're not going to really notice anything, but you're probably going to have to jump up the volume a little bit. But yeah, audio, it's not a, spectacular audio presentation to begin with. There is some immersive moments, but you're going to have to crank up your volume because for, like I said, Disney in the low range here. But it does sound fine, overall for what we get once you get through that little buggy nonsense. You do get some things like, when the fairy godmother is, practicing her magic, you can hear occasional wisps behind your ear, that kind of thing. When the carriage is rumbling around, you get a little bit of activity in the LFE, but this isn't an LFE heavy movie. Overall, you don't really need to listen to it through a surround sound system. I typically do. 99 out of 100 times I have that on. It's very rarely I watch a movie with just the TV and the speakers. So I like to have some, something to brag about as far as like, oh, this is like a good presentation. You get that, but once again, Disney mastering these things on the low side is a very disappointing outcome. Yeah, overall, I feel that Cinderella is an absolute worthy upgrade visually. Audio-wise, not so much. I opted to go for the standard slipcover. I didn't really like the Steelbook version that Best Buy put out. So I think it's a better image on this one. But yeah, overall, I think it's worth the upgrade. As long as the audio is not going to be like, one of the things that 100% bothers you. But, if you're a Marvel fan and Disney fan, these things are a fact of life now on 4K. So maybe one day we'll get something better. So let me know in the comments below if you picked up Cinderella in 4K. I enjoy the film immensely. And in the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos every single day. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.